Hello, children of God. I'm really excited because I am getting ready to go on a wilderness adventure. That's right. Sorry, no cats allowed. But I've got my bag all packed and I've got everything that I might need to go into the wilderness. So I have Band-Aids because I might get scratched. You don't know. I've got a nice visor because it's probably going to be pretty sunny out there. And let's see. I've got shoes because we'll probably do a lot of walking. I'm not exactly sure what this wilderness business entails, but it might include hiking and camping, and I don't know. And let's see what else I've got here. Oh, very important, sunscreen. And I've got water because you have to stay hydrated out there on the trails. And of course, snacks. Just, some basic essentials to stay fueled and nourished. And so I'm really excited. I'm going with some friends and we're gonna probably, roast marshmallows and hang out and bug spray. I think I need bug spray too. It's very important to be prepared for anything that might happen, especially when you're going camping or you're going off into the wilderness. I mean, I've got to be ready to tough it out and I've got to be ready to be rugged, and I think I'm pretty much prepared. I think I've got most of what I'm going to need. Let's see. Oh, wait, maybe an extra pair of shoes. They might get wet. Maybe some sunglasses or maybe, what could I be missing? I'm really excited, though. It's going to be quite the adventure. And it's important to be planned and to be ready and to make sure the cat's taken care of. I'm sure someone will take care of her. But anyways, off on tonight. 1 second. I'm getting a call. Hello, yes. Yes, I'm really excited. I've got all my camping gear ready. I've got all my wilderness essentials. And what? We're not going into the wilderness anymore? Oh, we're going to a luxury resort in Alaska and a cruise. Ooh, I'm gonna need to get prepared all over again then. I had not planned on that. Yeah, I'll call you back. I gotta repack. Well, I guess my plans have changed, and I better prepare for something different. Being prepared is important, and preparation is an important theme in what we're going to be talking about because it just so happens. Yes, say your hellos and goodbyes. It just so happens that we are entering into a new church season. We've talked about how there are some different seasons. We have Advent when we prepare and wait for Jesus to come. And we're about to go into a season called Lent. Now, in Lent, we celebrate something that happened in Jesus' life. He actually went into the wilderness too. Jesus, after he was baptized, right as he was getting ready to start his earthly ministry, he went out into the wilderness and he was there for 40 days and he didn't even take any water bottles or snacks. In fact, he went without eating or drinking anything for that entire 40 days. That's a long time. I mean, I get kind of hungry after I don't eat for like 40 minutes. 40 days without having any food. Wow. And while he was in the wilderness, some things were happening. He was hanging out with the wild beasts and whatever else was out in the wilderness. And Satan came and tempted him. He tried to get Jesus to give in. He tried to get Jesus to change his mind about what he was going to do and to eat and to do these things that he knew he wasn't supposed to do. But Satan didn't win. Jesus defeated his temptations. And the other thing that he was doing was he was preparing. Jesus was spending this time in the wilderness preparing for his ministry. He knew that he had an important job to do. He knew that God had sent him to help people, to heal people, and ultimately to die. Now, as Jesus was preparing, he spent a lot of time in prayer, in thought, getting ready for what was to come. And that was the start of his ministry on earth. That's right as he got started gathering his disciples and doing things. Before that, he prepared. He got ready. So as we get ready to celebrate this season of Lent, we prepare. Now, people do different things during Lent sometimes to kind of remind themselves of what we're doing. Sometimes people might give up something they enjoy, like chocolate or French fries or soda. Sometimes people will take on more things like journaling or having more prayer time or helping out with a charity or donating money. People do different things to honor it, but this is a season of preparation. We're preparing for Easter. We're remembering the beauty and the enjoyment and the wonderful celebration that comes with Easter because we celebrate that Jesus rose again and died for us. But during Lent, we celebrate what he did. We celebrate how he lived his life and how he sacrificed. And we remember the hard things that he went through and the fact that God became a man and dwelt among us. So we celebrated that at Advent too, but Lent is almost another version of Advent. It's another season of thinking, of getting ready, of preparing. And we prepare our hearts for whatever God has us to do. We don't always know that. We don't know what God has planned. We might think that we have plans, and then, just like that phone call, we have different plans that come up. God might have something in store for our lives that we have no idea about. We just never know. That's part of the adventure. So we can prepare our hearts to be ready for whatever he wants us to do. Whether that's going to school, being with your friends, whatever you're doing, we're doing it for the Lord. So as we begin this season of Lent, remember, this is a time to think, to prepare, to make our hearts ready, and to celebrate Jesus. So why don't we say a prayer? We can thank God for this time and ask him to open our hearts to whatever he might have in store. Dear God, thank you for this season. Thank you for a time of preparation. Help us to prepare our hearts and to be ready for whatever you call us to do. Thank you for Jesus. In his name, amen. Well, as we enter this season of Lent, we are going to be preparing for more activities and more stories, more events. Stay tuned because we have new messages and crafts coming out every week. Like, subscribe, comment below, ring the notifications bell so you'll be alerted when our next messages come out. Go make some disciples. Have a great week. See you next time.